All right, so here we are looking at a multi-step equation, and we're noticing that I have a variable on both sides, right? We consider our equal the dividing line. I have an n over here and an n over here. So let us go through the process on how to solve this. First things first, the very first thing you ever want to do is, do I have parentheses? And if I do, I'm going to take the number in front and multiply inside. 7 times n is 7n. 7 times -1 is -7. Bring down the equal sign. Doing the same thing on this side. -2 times 3 is -6. And then -2 times n is -2n. The next thing you want to do is check and see if there are any like terms on the same side. 7n and -2n are like terms, but they are on different sides, so I cannot just simply add them. Same thing with -7 and -6. So what I'm going to do now, since that's not the case, that there's no like terms that can actually combine, I am going to take the variable on one of the sides and use opposite operations to basically move it to the other. It doesn't matter whether you go from 7n or -2n, it doesn't matter which one you pick. I always like to go right to left, that's my personal preference for the variable, but it truly does not matter. Opposite of -2n is +2n, and you have to add it to the 7n. You cannot add it to the -7, those are not like terms, you can only add or subtract like terms. 7 plus 2 is 9. This crosses out. And now we're going to bring down the -7 and the -6. From here it's a two-step. We know what to do. We're going to add the 7 over. We're going to get 9n equals 1. We're going to divide by the 9. And we're going to get a gross looking decimal, or you can just leave it as 1/9. So again, I multiplied into the parentheses. I combined my like term, I combined my like terms, which wasn't the case. There wasn't something I could do here. I moved my variable from one side to the other, and then from that point, it's a two-step. So we undo our addition and subtraction, we undo our multiplication, we get our final answer.